Today I want to go over a new assistant that I've added to my project Vivy on GitHub. Okay guys, let me ask Vivy a question. Hey, Vivy, I know I've been streaming, but what game do you think I should play right now?
Well, that's a great question. I'm sure any game you choose will be just as exciting as the last one. Maybe you could try something new and surprise us all. Or, you could keep playing the same game for the 100th time. I'm sure no one will mind.
Let's go ahead and jump into the GitHub repository so that I can show you what I've added. So here is what I wanted to create for a different assistant type, act as a co-host to a stream and determines when to speak, and that is the streamer assistant type. I went ahead and coded this yesterday in yesterday's live stream and created this streamer Python type, or the streamer script that you're able to use. So that's all coded up. So how the heck do you use it? I recommend that you run it in Python. So here it is right here, how you can set it up in Python. So just follow these instructions right here. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into VS Code, and I'm gonna show you how this streamer co-host works. And yeah, okay. And so this is very important. If you're going to be running it in the Python script, you want to make sure that the streamer.py that you're running is actually the one that is inside of the assistants folder. So in terms of file structure, that's going to be the one that's just in assistants. So when you clone the GitHub repository, you go into assistants, it's going to be this streamer.py. You want to make sure you run it in here and not the one inside of package, because there's one inside of package that's named exactly the same. So you want to make sure that under assistants you run the streamer.py, and you'll end up with a Python script that looks something along the lines of this. So here we have the Python script. Some things that you can change here are these. You should leave attention personality actually the same, so you wouldn't want to change that, but you can definitely change the personality of the streamer type by modifying the prompt that's inside of the prompts folder on the left hand side here. This is the same as a file explorer, just in VS Code. But the prompts folder, the streamer.txt, and here is what I have. This is just a simple one that I wrote up for the assistant yesterday. So with that out of the way, there are a couple of things going on here, but it's better for me to just run it and show you what I mean. So we're gonna go ahead and run it. When it's listening, it has this listening output in the command line here, and what it's going to do when I stop talking is it's going to take that input. So it took the input now, and then it's going to feed it into another ChatGPT agent that is determining whether or not I'm speaking to Vivy, and in this case it said no. So it says I'm not speaking to Vivy, so it's not going to continue, or it's not going to respond. But let me go ahead and now direct it towards Vivy. Hey Vivy, I'm playing Smash Bros Ultimate. Who do you propose is the best character to play? Let it stop listening, and now Vivy is going to actually respond to it, because it's going to say yes. So watch this real quick, and it says yes here. So now it's going to go ahead and generate a response based on that. And I believe I do have 11 labs set to true, so let's go ahead and listen.
Well, hello there. Thank you for involving me in this important decision-making process. As the expert of all things Smash Bros. Ultimate, I highly recommend choosing the character that you have the most fun losing with. After all, it's not about winning, it's about having a good time, right? Asterisk wings, asterisk.
And so yeah, that is you can better refine the response of the voice assistant by fine-tuning the streamer.txt here, of course, and that is how this works. So if we go back into our Explorer and take a look at how Vivy actually works, the logic for filtering what is being said is actually pretty simple. If you go into this attention.txt here, here is how I have it set. You are Vivy, and in this role you will only determine whether or not I am talking to you. Your name is Vivy, but Vivy may also be an acceptable misspelling of your name. Sometimes Whisper actually spells it Vivy with V-I-V-I instead of V-I-V-Y, so that's why I added that in there. Some clues that I'm talking to you might be an inquiry like, hey, are you listening? Or Vivy often likes games like this. Basically any text that might indicate that I'm talking to you, Vivy. You must also keep in mind that I am also talking to a Twitch audience, and not everything I may say is directed to you. If you determine that what I am saying is directed at you, Vivy, you will respond back with a simple yes. If you cannot determine or are uncertain, you will respond with a no. Here is the user input. And so it does a great job at being able to determine whether or not I am talking to the voice assistant and whether or not it should respond. So this is pretty cool. I reckon that many people will be able to find this useful for maybe, you know, just having fun with it. And so that is basically that for Streamer. If you want to learn how to get Vivy set up, you can actually go to the YouTube video that's in the GitHub repository. Here's the most recent YouTube tutorial on it. I know a lot of things have changed, but for the most part, the core concepts of getting it installed have not changed. For the Streamer Cohost, I do plan on incorporating some type of VTuber avatar for it, an ability to read Twitch chat, YouTube chat, stuff like that, an ability to read the screen, to take screenshots of the screen and determine what is going on the screen using some type of image decoder. A lot of exciting things that I am looking into and working on for this assistant type, because I think it's pretty cool to be able to, you know, incorporate that into some type of project. Yeah, that's gonna be today's video. Just a quick short one, just showing off what I created yesterday because I was excited to get it out there. If you want to follow for any future updates, make sure you follow the channel. If you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments below and I'll get to answering them. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for assistant types also, I'm always open to suggestions. So I'll see you guys in a future YouTube video, and thank you for watching.